Hello and welcome to Weird, Gross, Beautiful, a casual almost falling like that. It happens every day of my life. Hello and welcome to Weird, Gross, and Beautiful, a casual discussion about animals that I think are weird, gross, beautiful, or all three. And today we're talking about My Little Pony, My Little Pony. That's an anime pony. Ponies have thicker manes than horses, and that is really interesting because fishermen used to own ponies for the single purpose of using their manes as like fishing line, which I don't even know how that would work out. Ponies, despite being super duper small, are unusually strong. In fact, Shetland ponies can pull up to 1,000 times their weight, and they are considered the strongest equid bodybuilding ponies. When ponies get pregnant, their gestation period is 11 months, which is only 2 more months longer than humans. So that's kind of interesting to me. But maybe if we kept humans inside of the womb longer, maybe they'd come out walking. What? Why would you just talk about regular ponies when you could talk about us? She's right, you know. So in case you haven't heard, there is this little thing, it's a little phenomenon, it's called bronies. It's this whole fandom of the show My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, and it's an awesome show, and if you haven't given it a chance yet, why not? It's a great show. So we're gonna talk about that a little bit. The first My Little Pony line started in 1982 with Earth Ponies, the worst pony. Is that racist? I don't know. And then it was followed by Pegasuses, and then unicorns, and then flutter ponies and sea ponies. But they didn't really talk about that in My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Because if you watch the show, the reboot of the show, which we are talking about, of course, Friendship is Magic, started in 2010, but it is still growing strong, and there are rumors that it is going to be continuing on for at least another season. We are in the middle of season 4, which means that there's gonna be a whole season 5. I don't know how much longer. The ride never ends! Thank you so much for watching Weird, Gross, and Beautiful. My name is Catie Wayne, and if you would like to, you can follow me on Twitter at Catie Wayne and let me know what animal you would like me to talk about next. And this week's episode was suggested by Ponies, and I love you, sweetheart. I'm sorry that it took so long, but the reason why it took so long is because we filmed this episode way long ago, but then we wanted to release this episode to coincide with our new channel Fandom Beat, that has also pony content on there, and it's awesome, but that's not all that is gonna be on there. There's gonna be it's gonna be about everything in a fandom, of all fandoms, lots of them. It's gonna be fun, awesome. You can click here to go to that channel and subscribe, maybe, yeah? I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Mwah.